Today we want to cover a tool in Lightroom that you may not be using but could help improve your photos. It's super easy to use and super powerful, so let's not waste any more time blabbing and let's just get right into it.
The other day, we shot some photos for our friends Colin and Samir at our new studio, and we want to make some final tweaks to polish them up. One thing that's a little distracting is the wall appears to be falling back a little. Let's fix this using the tools in the Transform tab. Before you make any perspective adjustments, apply a lens correction first if you're using a lens for which Lightroom has a profile. In this case, we can just check the box Enable Profile Corrections, and Lightroom automatically loads the profile for our Canon 24mm lens. Applying the lens correction will just increase the accuracy of any transform adjustments we'll make. So in the Transform tab, let's click Auto to see if Lightroom can fix it without us having to do extra work. This is a lot better, but our corner lines are still a little slanted. Instead of Auto, let's click Guided. We'll then add a guide by clicking and dragging. Use the magnification box to get as precise as possible with your guides. In order for this to work, we need to make at least 2 guides, so let's go to the other corner and click and drag to create another guide. Alright, let's double tap the Enter key to hide our guides and accept the transform changes. You can see this looks a lot better with just 2 clicks.
You can use the Guided Upright tool to add up to 4 guides to tell Lightroom how you want your image adjusted. In this example, I didn't do a great job getting things straight in camera, which you should definitely try and get right when shooting, but I'll add 4 lines along our backdrop wall and get things straightened out. You just want to make sure that your subject doesn't get too skewed when you do this. Let's move on to another example. Here's a photo we featured in our video a few weeks ago about recreating our old Instagram photos. The issue here was the crosswalk wasn't directly underneath me, so I couldn't shoot directly down. We can actually use the transform window to change the perspective and make it look like I was directly over the crosswalk when I shot the photo. Once again, let's enable profile corrections first. We'll then click on the Guided Upright tool here, and I'm going to use the lines in the pavement along the curb as our guide. Alright, so it straightened out the crosswalk nicely, but in order to do so, this guy up here got stretched out, and our bottom corners were brought in, leaving white on the sides. I'll just crop the top guy out and adjust the composition to highlight the crosswalk more. I'm also going to change the aspect ratio to 16:9 so it'll be wider than the 2:3 aspect ratio our camera shoots at. I'll now bring the crop in from the top until I get the composition just where I want it.
The transform window really comes in handy for shots with buildings as well, so we also use it for this photo of the bean. Just adding 3 guides to our buildings back here straightened out the perspective pretty drastically.
We want to thank our sponsor for today's video, Skillshare. We've been using Skillshare for years, well before we started this YouTube channel, and love having it as a resource to learn everything from new software and photography techniques to gourmet cooking and marketing as a creative.
With over 22,000 classes covering a wide variety of categories, there's something for everyone on Skillshare.
Want to learn outdoor photography from one of the best? Boom, roasted.
Want to learn a new editing technique in Photoshop? Boom, roasted.
Want to learn how to make pizza from scratch? Sorry, you're out of luck. No, of course you aren't. Skillshare's got you covered. Boom, roasted.
Skillshare has been a long-time supporter of our channel and has offered to give the first 500 people who sign up using our link their first 2 months for absolutely free. Just click the link in the description to get started.
Well, there you have it. We just wanted to give you a quick Lightroom tip to help you improve your editing, and if you like these quick tips, let us know and we'll keep doing them. A lot of people have been telling us that they haven't been seeing our videos in their subscription box, so complain to your local YouTube exec or just hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out. See you next time.